Kevin and Dan with you from Toyota Park as fireworks going off. Let's meet the visiting side led by Ziggy Schmidt, the Seattle Sounders, and their starting 11 coming off of a big win over RSL.
They certainly are, and we're going to watch out for Nagel and Rosales on the flanks. They're going to be serving the ball into the big man, Nate Jakewall.
Between the sticks for the Fire, but first things first, the starting 11, and this is our first look at the starting 11 with the new guy, Frank Klopas. Been victorious, losing twice last season. Seattle earlier this year, back on April 9th, picked up their first win of the season, and it was against the Chicago Fire. But now a different coach, a different era underway as the men in red sporting their red kits is Charles Raycroft, last year's MLS Equipment Man of the Year, has the men in red looking very sharp here as interim head coach. There's no Marco Papa off representing Guatemala, so now more of an onus on number 99, Diego Chavez. And here he tries to get the throw in from Segares. Palladini pushing forward, but it's Alonso providing the clearance for Seattle.
Nice safe play by Cuesta there. He didn't want to give up anything silly.
Rosales in the area. Sean Johnson, brilliant stop, point blank. That's how you start off a match, and a big time stop from the 22-year-old. Araldi save, honest to goodness savings, and Sean provides it there.
Wow, that's all Sean Johnson. I mean, Fire, we talked about it early. Service from outside. Cuesta gets beat on the throw-in, and Johnson pulls a save out of nowhere. Great reaction save, and keeps this level early on.
Diego Chavez, problem is, Osvaldo Alonso is in tow, and Alonso a great win there in midfield. Brad Evans down the near side. Next to Evan Whitfield, I'm Dan Kelly, our Comcast Sportsnet crew. It's good to have you along with us tonight from Toyota Park. There's a great look from our crew at Mora Rosales twisting and turning down on the beautiful pitch here at Toyota Park, and it's a heated Gonzalo Segares.
Oh, yeah. It's a pretty tough tackle there. Segares got a lot of his ankle.
We'll get a look at this once again, and for those don't want to be grossed out, might want to look away.
Yeah, that's a pretty dangerous tackle. I mean, he gets him high above that ankle, and when your foot's planted, that's when you see fractures or definitely strained ligaments. Rosales is definitely not hamming that up. He's feeling that one.
Yeah, they haven't won many games this year, but they haven't played horribly either. They just haven't played well enough to win.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And I think the results have shown that, right? We have a lot of ties.
Talk about the simpler game plan. It's a good thing, too. You got a pretty young team. This is one of the more experienced guys, Dominic Oduro, and his work rate continues to be high. Corner coming for the Fire. Goals in 2 straight matches now for Oduro.
It's a really nice move here. See him cut it behind his back through Wall's legs. And gets the corner kick. That's what you want your outside midfielders to do. Cross the ball in or get corners.
Curls in, and up there after the ball was Lamar Nagel. Palladini from distance. Oh, and a diving stop. Casey Keller making the save on Daniel Palladini.
What a great shot, you know. We had talked about his left-footed attempt earlier, and there he is on his right foot, stronger foot, really making Keller work for that save. Very nicely placed shot by Dan Palladini.
Is now answered back as the veteran with some solid stops for the Seattle Sounders. Bratislav Ristic. Logan Pause. Cooley taken down by Segares. Finding Bone outside. As Bone, not much room. Riley on him. Threads the pass through. Palladini shooting wide as this one off target.
Bone showing a lot of patience there, opening him up and putting it through his legs. And Palladini again with that right foot. It's getting closer and closer.
Ghanaian speed out there for the Chicago Fire. You got Oduro and Nyako on either side. Pick your poison, as this is the North American Daniel Palladini buzzing through the middle. Patrick Nyako into the box, his first foray. Nyako back and forth. Sagaris, and there to guard the box was Hurtado. Now the shot, and it's just ripped wide. Testing Casey Keller was Mr. Oduro.
Wow, that was a great shot. Very unexpected. You know, ball comes off a defender. Looks like Hurtado came over and got his foot involved. Casey Keller knows how lucky he is.
Freddie Montero. Are he and the Sounders just happy with the draw right now?
Sounders are pleased with the draw.
Dominic Oduro and the Fire won a victory. Keller out to punch it away. Gaston Curari. Oduro remains in the box. Service to Oduro, just out of his range.
So close. Keller does what goalies do, clears out the player. Curari does so well to get back to the ball, and Oduro just can't get his head to it.
Nice to see Gaston try to create offense any way he can there with the service. Just out of the reach of Oduro. And the final whistle sounds. Gaston and Dominic come close at the end, but it's another draw for the Chicago Fire and Frankie Klopas' debut as interim head coach.